is up, my sugar cookies? It is me, Kandy Girl 123, and you might be wondering, what is this? This is very different from your regular scheduled content, and you would be 100% right. So, let's give some backstory real quick. I have been very busy working. It's been very difficult to make videos and crack compilations, candy chats, and all of that stuff on my YouTube channel. So that's why a lot of stuff is few and far between. And I DoorDash. So I spend a lot of time in my car. And I can't really edit or make crack compilations while I'm driving. None of you guys would want that. So I thought I might as well do like a podcast. A podcast seems kind of fun and interesting, and I've seen a few other YouTubers do it. It's not quite popular. More like on my channel, it's more the crack compilations that are very, very popular. But I don't have time for those, so I thought might as well give podcasting a shot. I have no idea how long this is gonna be or what's this gonna be like. I'm not going to go into this with the topic. I'm mainly going off of Game Grumps when they did the 1 minute power hour. No, 10 hour power minute. That's what it was. They did it because of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, and honestly, it was kind of interesting, and they just talked, which was basically just like Game Grumps, but completely different. So, there might be some other background noises going on. You might hear traffic. You might hear me talking about random different things. This is just a tester. And if this doesn't do very well on my channel, I'll figure out something else. But it doesn't hurt to give this a shot. And honestly, I kind of find this kind of funny. Because I sit in my car a lot. And I think a lot. And when I'm in the car, I talk to myself a lot. So I thought, why does one not talk to my sugar cookies? And on this podcast, I might bring other people in. Like I have friends, but I might do some collabs over this type of content. This just might open a little bit more doors for us. No clue. But my voice is going. And it's been a while since I've actually had this type of content, when I just rant and talk and you guys love it. So it's been a while. Mostly my channel has been focused on my breast reduction and also my crack compilations, which more of both of those are coming very, very soon. But this also needs to be done. There's a lot of stuff that I've had on my mind over the past couple months when I couldn't really do this. There's been a lot of just stuff that has happened that I would happily talk about in this type of a format. So there's just more room to do this instead of like a candy chat. So this might actually take over the candy chats, just because I don't have a lot of time for them. It's very difficult to sit and film when I'm either in class or working or sleeping or absolutely being lazy and working on Hetalia. So a lot of different stuff has gone on. This might actually be like the worst idea I could possibly do. Just because I will say and ugh and like a lot. So if you guys are doing a drinking game, which some of you guys can do, which my demographic is 18. So, and in Japan. So I don't know what the drinking age is over there, but you guys might want to take those off your list if you're doing a drinking game. Or if you guys are doing like a candy shot game, take those off your list. I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's what this is going to be. Just a lot of me not knowing what the heck I'm talking about. I will also try and keep my cursing down to a minimum, because I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to straight up upload it when I am done with whatever and however long this will be. This might be interrupted every now and then, by either me having to actually do my actual job or Candy Mom calling me. One of the two. But I will definitely kind of keep this going. Maybe. We'll have to see how this goes. But let's talk about some of the stuff that's been on my mind. Gosh, there's been a lot. Where to start? I YouTubers talk about my car. I mean, that should probably be one of the most obvious things I should talk about. I got a car, guys! Ta-da! I've talked about it a few times, maybe in my breast reduction video, but it hasn't been really mentioned that much. But I love this car. It's a 2019 Hyundai Elantra. It's beautiful. His name is Gerald. I can't wait to introduce you guys to him. I'm definitely gonna make like a what's in my car or like check out my car like video, kind of like MTV Cribs. I'm planning on doing that. I think that will be kind of funny, kind of stupid, but you know my sense of humor. It's gone off the rails over the past couple years. But I definitely want to do that. My car is very, very cool. It's very new, quote unquote new, like 2 years, almost 3 years old. It's very, very nice. It has a bunch of bells and whistles that I absolutely love. It has a sunroof. Like, my mom's car doesn't even have that. And my mom's a 2020, so my car is very, very nice. And I should have made a video on me purchasing the car, but, you know, I didn't even think of it. Normally I do lifetime videos. I have done very, very many videos that I've been told in the past that has helped kids that are going to go through it. So it's very nice to know that my videos actually help, and I should have done a video buying a car. I can definitely talk about the car purchasing process later, but the car's already been purchased. I mean, it's not in my name, and it's not in Kandy Mom's name, because one, I can't own a car just quite yet. I have to be 18, which is a few months away, but, like, we haven't paid for it yet. I mean, that sounds weird. So the car was a certain amount of money, and we paid so much up front, and then every single month we pay money towards that original balance. So, if that makes sense in any way, shape, or form, I don't really know how to explain it. Some of you might know it. Some of you guys might not know it. Because my demographic is so weird. It's funny, and let me talk about this for a second. And this is my ADD. Let's talk about that for a second. I have looked up what my demographic is. Thank you, YouTube, for doing that. My demographic is 18, 20, 30, and 35, I think. It's somewhere in that range, and most of my viewers are from Asia, like Japan and China. A lot of other people watch my videos from that side of the world, when, like, there's a very, very, very small percent of people who actually watch it in the USA, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. I mean, I don't mind it. A view's a view, and a sugar cookie's a sugar cookie, but I kind of find it funny that since I've posted my crack compilations, it has been more Japan. I don't mind that, but my other videos also get the same amount of views, and it's other people from Japan. So I'm like, what? Do I have to put, like, Japanese subtitles now? Like, what do I have to do? It's very interesting, actually. I find it very funny, and I love that so much. But, like, the Game Grumps have talked about this in the past, where, like, your videos get more shown in the country you live in, which makes sense. So, Game Grumps fandom is mostly in America. So, because they're from America, they literally record in, like, California. So, that's what I thought would happen. Like, I would have more people from the United States, possibly Canada or Mexico, because we're on that same continent. But, no! That's completely wrong. You guys are mostly from Asia. Hello, konnichiwa. Shoot, I don't know any other things to say on it. I was gonna think of something. I was gonna be like, go through like each language that I could think of that is Asian, but like I literally just thought of konnichiwa and that was it. So that was a bad moment. I've learned other like Asian languages, just very, very little. Mainly I focused on Japanese. But for Hetalia, but like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I keep stuttering. Thank you, ADD. Thank you. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I mainly been learning Japanese. For Hetalia. But like, I've also dabbled in other languages just for the heck of it. Like, I've learned tiny, tiny bits of Korean, tiny parts of Vietnamese, Chinese, I know some. It's more like I can read those types of things, and Chinese and Japanese are almost close. Like, so almost close. But, like, they're not even close. So, I'll be watching a Chinese drama thinking it's Japanese, and I'm like, oh, that's totally not what they're saying. So, I mean, I've been more watching other countries' dramas that is not America, like mainly BL. If you guys don't know what BL is, it's boy love, which I absolutely love. It's super weird and super stupid, but hang on, I just got an order for DoorDash. Ravioli, give me the money-oli. There it is. Woo! Nice. 17.75. Heading to Walmart. Yes, Logan Paul, I go to Walmart. What was I talking about? Oh, I've been watching a lot of different dramas in other languages. Mainly, actually, Taiwan. I don't know. I've been mainly watching those dramas, and their dramas are like 10 out of 10. Like, their dramas are something else. They have a beautiful sense of humor. They have beautiful actors. They have a beautiful country. It's just all overall beautiful, and I can make it through this light. Yes, I can. Anyway, sorry. Oh my gosh, this is gonna end up being like the worst thing on my YouTube channel, is it? Oh well. I don't really care. I've uploaded a lot worse stuff on my YouTube channel, so I don't really care. Let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, dramas here. Oh my god, this is like the 5th time I've said that. I've watched Why Destiny, and I've made a crack compilation on that. I'm actually wanting to make a 3rd one, but I have just so much other stuff on my plate that I can't really make a 3rd one. I really would love to, but I'm definitely going to do that after I finish this next giant, big, quote-unquote project I'm working on. It's for Hetalia. What was that guy doing? That was literally illegal. It's for Hetalia. I'll give a little idea of what it is. It's EAS alarms. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it. I won't tell you because that will spoil the video. But it's EAS Hetalia. So I'm very excited to see where that leads me on the road down to the unknown. But I definitely want to do more crack compilations in other like genres and other languages, other than just other than not McDonald's, musicals. Other than musicals, I would love to do that type of stuff. I have no internet. Oh, I'm in Walmart. Yep, cool. I would really like to do that type of a thing. More like drama based. Like I've done a little bit of The Untamed, but that didn't really do as well as I thought it would on my YouTube channel. So I kind of gave up on it. Portal didn't do very well at all, but I'll upload Portal music because I love that musical. But the crack compilations didn't go very well on that. Actually, Dance with the Devils is getting up there. Like, I'm super proud. That's one of my favorite stuff I've done. Honestly, when I've done Hetalia, crack compilations, it wasn't really done to be perfect. It was very stupid, and once people started liking it and it hit over like 1 million views, I'm like, what the heck? Honestly, it hasn't hit over 1 million views, but I'm sure it will at some point. Is it really still down? If you guys don't know, today is the 4th, and Facebook, YouTube, and not YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp have shut down. So I'll talk about that in a second, but I need to pause this recording real quick so I can call Walmart to let them know I'm here. I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I am back, but this might be very brief. The people at Walmart said I have 2 DoorDashes, and I only have 1. So I don't know what's going on. And it looks like from judging from the door, like the bags, looks like most of this is pretty heavy. Oh, looks like the guy's coming back. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, guys. Hopefully that got figured out. They put the stuff in my trunk, so I'm assuming they figured it out. But let's get out of this parking lot. I'm actually kind of getting tired. Mainly I think I'm tired because of where I'm going. I'm going to 24 minutes away place. I won't say the name of the city or where I'm headed or any of that. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear my GPS. If you guys will, I'll just have to tune it out. Because I respect people's privacy and I respect my own privacy. So, wait, it wants me to go this way? Okie dokie. I'll go that way. Whatever you say, GPS. Anyway, I was going to talk about the whole thing that's going on today. Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp have shut down globally, worldwide. I don't know exactly the details on this. I am not a person who is on WhatsApp, but I'm definitely on Facebook and Instagram, and like those things are just offline, basically. It still shows all the posts that were there yesterday. Even yesterday it was kind of funky, so like it's not working at all. I tried posting something on Instagram on the Hetalia account, nothing, and then I tried posting on something on my Facebook, nothing. So like I don't really know what is going on. I've heard rumors are on the internet, and we all know how the internet is. I've heard it's a global hacker. I have heard that Mark Zuckerberg just has given up. I have heard many, many different things. I don't know which one is real, but if it is a hacker, I'm probably screwed. I don't know what they would want from me specifically, but I have I have many accounts. I have the Instagram, I have Buddies Instagram, I have the Hetalia, I have mine. I used to have my own one for my YouTube channel that I deleted, but that's like almost still out there, I believe. But like I have a bunch of different stuff out there, and Facebook has a lot of personal information about me. So I've been on it since like 2013, 2012. I don't know. But it's been a long road on that platform. So I'm very concerned if it is a hacker, they're gonna have everything about me. Like, I don't keep anything private on social media, mostly. It's kind of stupid, but you guys have seen my YouTube videos, and you guys have seen my posts. Nothing is private, except for really, really personal stuff that I possibly would share later on in life. But that's what's going on in that area. I'm not really quite sure. I posted on, like, it's all #1 trending on Twitter. And I'm not really on Twitter much, but I do post on Twitter for my Instagram and for, like, my YouTube channel and also Hetalia. I post on there just because I know people don't have Instagram, and there's another platform for people to figure out what's going on. And then somebody said, like, on YouTube, that YouTube and Twitter would be next to be taken down, and everyone's like, oh, thank God, this is a de-cleansing of society. Sorry about that, guys. Kandy Mom called, and that's exactly what I thought was going to happen, and oh my gosh, did she just talk forever. Sorry, Kandy Mom, if you're listening to this, I love you so much, but, like, sometimes I just want to be in my own space. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the whole thing with Facebook and Instagram. It's weird. I'm a little concerned. I mean, just that if it went down in the U.S., I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever. Or if it went down in, like, Colorado, just in general, be like, cool, that's fine, it'll be up in a few hours. Apparently it's been down since last night, and it's worldwide. Like, how terrifying is that? Like, I know Facebook is such a, like, a big global thing, but it also has many different, like, platforms. It has Messenger. It has, what else? It apparently has a VR thing. Like, it has a bunch of different stuff, and all of that is offline. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on. And then WhatsApp, I have never, ever used it, so I don't really know what happened with that. I don't even know if it has anything related to Facebook or Instagram, because Facebook and Instagram are, like, kind of the same company, almost. I know Facebook bought out Instagram a while ago, so those two have become basically the same, just different platforms. I don't know if WhatsApp also had that type of thing. Yeah, I have something in my throat. Anyway, I don't know exactly what's going on. It's a little saddening because I'm addicted to social media. I'm addicted to my phone. So, like, I just uploaded a video on the Hetalia account today, and people on Instagram don't know about it. So, fun times we're living in. Let's see, what else should we talk about? I don't know. We could talk about my stupid addiction that I have to embarrassing myself. So, many of you guys know I love to quote-unquote harass Takashi, James. God, that still pisses me off. But that will be mentioned in another video, but for now, I'm calling him Takashi, because I've been calling him Takashi for almost a year. I love to harass him on his YouTube channel and on Twitter and Instagram whenever he posts on those. It's been a while since he's actually done a live stream. I believe he's actually in rehearsals for a project. I don't know what it is. And I think that, like, the gaming season is over. I mean, I know there was, like, a champion type thing going on with Apex Legends. I'm not an Apex Legends person. I just love to watch Takashi. And then many of you guys know I have harassed Perth. He's a Taiwan actor. He's actually from Australia. I've harassed him a few times. I think I've actually been very unwelcomed in his chat. I don't think he knows, but I've been very unwelcomed from his mods, which is very, very funny. Honestly, I was expecting it out of somebody I've harassed. I've harassed many different other people, and I can definitely do a video on all of the people I have harassed in the past. But they kind of said, no, you're not welcomed here. This is more of a hangout instead of promote yourself and ask questions type area. So I kind of given up on him. Every now and then I'll watch his streams, but, like, it's not the same. But I've also recently just harassed, I think his name is Kurt. He's part of Smile Squad, and he actually lives in Colorado. So, like, my mom loves his videos, and I love to watch his videos too. He makes, like, relatable videos for people. It's very, very weird. But I love his content, and I gave him an idea of doing DoorDash for one of his videos. He's like, no, I already did that. I'm like, okay, have you done a creepy fangirl who literally embarrasses herself and gets banned out of 5 chats that she's in? And he's like, no, I haven't. I'm like, I'm totally not doing that with you right now. And he just kind of laughed, and he's like, well, I don't know how I would do it. I'm like, I would help, but I'm not as popular as him. He's like, I don't care. I would happy to be collabed. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the heck? Like, what? So he said he would be happy to collab with me. But, like, I haven't talked to him since. And that was a few weeks ago, actually. But, you know, sometimes being annoying does pretty good in life, you know? I mean, I'm not recommending it to you guys. I only do it because I have nothing else to lose. But it's kind of funny. He's been one of the more recent people I've harassed. Back in the past, I used to harass what used to be Ved. He did Undertale comics, voiceovers, things. Now he has a completely different name on his YouTube channel, and I'm not exactly sure what his name is anymore. But this is so funny, and I'll talk about this story because it's a very funny story, and I've been meaning to talk about this on my YouTube channel. This was back in 2014, 15. It's been a while, but like I messaged him saying, "Hey, you're an amazing creator. I do a little bit of voices, which I don't, but I'd be happy to work with you sometime." And just left it at that, thinking he wouldn't answer me. And then like maybe 10 minutes later, he was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Definitely, we can see what you can do." And I'm like, "Ah, shoot!" So I was texting one of my other friends in Discord. I don't remember his name. But he's like, "Dude, I can't believe you actually did that." And we were talking about creating a comic for him to dub. So we started working on creating a comic. And then he messaged, he's like, "Hey, we're just gonna need a little bit of time to create this comic for you, or finish it up, or whatever. Thank you so much, it means a lot." And he's like, "I'm sorry, what?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm with Kandy Girl." And he's like, "Oh, cool, sweet." So then me and him worked on it for a while, and it was kind of like, I don't remember exactly if we worked on this comic before we started talking to him or after we started talking to him. I can't quite remember, but there was something that was going on. And then one of our other friends joined. He's like, "You guys are really weird." And I'm like, "What? It's totally cool." And like me and him had a conversation with the other guy, and he's like, "Well, you guys should like don't invite him into your cult. Don't let him drink the Kool-Aid," or something like that. And then he messaged Ved privately as well, and he's like, "Hey, I'm just here to warn you, don't join Kandy Girl's cult," or something like that. So like my name was thrown out like 5 different times that day. It was funny. And then me and those guys were in a chat, in like a voice call on his server. So we're like chatting, just talking about how stupid we are, and like we probably just embarrassed ourselves big time. And then Ved joined the call, and we're just like, "What?" Like, this is terrifying. So he's like, "Hello everybody, like what's going on?" Just blah 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 blah. And I finally had the guts to be like, "Hi, I'm the magical Kandy Girl you've been hearing about all day." He's like, "I have heard about the magical Kandy Girl." I'm like, "God darn it!" So, and then I don't remember much of it. This was so long ago, but I created a server which was a cult. And it was all because of Ved. And I literally had a cult. It was so stupid. But that was like one of the earliest memories I have of harassing people. I've done it many, many different times before, but that's one of the bigger ones I've done next to Takashi. Honestly, I love Takashi so much. I don't know if I mentioned this on the YouTube channel, but it will definitely be mentioned eventually. I invited him to my prom, which is until like May of next year. Woo! I invited him to my prom. I have no regrets. He had no idea what it was, which was hilarious. He was like, I don't know what that is, but maybe. And I'm like, because in Japan, they don't have proms. They don't have like those type of celebrations or stuff. So I had to explain it to him. I don't know if he saw the explanation, but you know, things have happened, and it was funny. It was very funny. I have definitely confused him more times than I can think of. Like, totally different cultures. Me with bad Japanese, him with okay English, but like, there's been a lot of stuff I have done to him, and I am so sorry, Takashi. There was one time he had to ask his dad what I was talking about. And I was like, "Shoot! Darn it, man! Gosh, no!" It was kind of funny, actually. originally me and everybody else thought he was texting his dad, because I said sorry for annoying you in chat in English, not even thinking anything. I thought he would know what annoying meant. So he's like, annoying, nani, what? So I'm like, oh shoot. And then I started typing what annoying would mean. And then he asked his dad what he thought and it was, and then they had to Google it, and I'm like, oh shoot, I just ruined his day. Like, I have embarrassed myself. Like, this is a lot. I'm so sorry. I thought he was texting his dad, but it turns out when I rewatched that footage, he was talking to his dad that was, like, right at the door of his little office thing. And they were literally having a conversation, like, in person. You can hear his dad be like, and then Takashi literally spells out what it was, and he's like, oh, no. And I'm like, oh, I suck as a person. I'm so sorry. He should get an award for dealing with me. I love him so. I really don't know what else to talk about. I had, like, 1,000 other things to talk about, but, like, I can't think of anything. Yeah. I could just talk about Takashi for, like, another few minutes. Like, Takashi is my everything. He has helped me more than he knows. I have been in severe depression for a few months, off and on. And when he would go live, it would just brighten my day. And I had surgery, and I was, like, totally, like, out of it, like, in pain, just kind of almost, like, ugh, like, done. And then he went live, and he just made me laugh, and it was super nice. So, like, he has helped me in more ways than anybody could have imagined. So, I owe Takashi everything, and I feel so bad that he deals with me on a live stream basis. Like, I will stay up for however long to just talk with him. It's stupid, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get noticed. I've been wanting to, quote-unquote, harass other people, but, like, I really don't know who and why I would. Like, I thought of doing, like, a few other gamers that speak English, but, like, they're totally not okay with that type of thing. So I'm like, oh, guess I'm not gonna harass them. But I definitely want to make more of, like, a series out of me embarrassing myself. I've tried, like, messing around with Ryoki Nagai, who plays Italy in the musicals, but, like, he never notices me, and whenever he goes live, it's on Instagram, so it's not like my comment stays up there for a while, and there's, like, 200 plus people also watching, so, like, I've given up on that. I have been noticed! I will say I have been noticed by, what's his name? He plays Russia! I can't remember his name. I'm gonna look like such an idiot. Anyway, he's been posting on, Twitter for a few whiles back, and I just thought, hey, let's comment, and he liked it, and I'm like, oh shoot, this is fueling my ego. So then I just started asking him stupid questions, and he just liked it. He hasn't said anything to me, but, like, it's kind of got boring after a while. Yusik Weta, I also messaged, slid into his DMs. No, I didn't. But, like, he's also hearted my messages and seen my messages, but he hasn't said anything to it. But, so my name is probably out there, in that little group. I really, really want to be, like, a fly on the wall to see if, like, they talk about me. Like, oh, yeah, Kandy Girl 123 totally, like, joined my stream yesterday. Oh, she messaged you earlier? Oh, that's cool. Like, I really want to know if they talk about me. Because, like, I've messaged a bunch of those people. I've messaged Yusik Weta, Takashi, Ryoki, but I don't know if he noticed me. The person who plays Russia, and then I've also messaged the director and the scriptwriter. And those two have seen my messages. So, like, they obviously know me they know who I am. They also know me by different names, because some of them know me by Cassandra, or some of them know me by Kandy Girl. So, like, stuff happens, and I really want to know if they talk about me. I just want to be a fly on the wall. Well, I'm probably going to have to end this video here, because I'm getting close to my destination, to drop off this DoorDash order. I hope you guys like this content. It was definitely fun to sit and talk for a while, instead of just listening to music and podcasts. It's great to share my ideas, and just talk. If you guys want more, please do let me know. This was a lot of fun for me. It might have been boring for you, but, I don't really care. But I have got to go now, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, listening. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, but that is optional. If you guys want to subscribe, that's cool. You guys can be part of my sugar cookies. Who doesn't love sugar cookies? Crazy people do. My outro is being bad right now because I got to find this house. I'm going to go now. Thank you guys so much. Love you all, and stay sweet, my sugar cookies. Peace out.